Hi, I'm City Manager Ed Zuercher, and welcome to another edition of Doing What Matters, the show where we talk to Phoenix employees about the important work they do to serve the community. There is an important issue that we need to talk about as a community, and our mayor and council have made it a priority. That subject is domestic violence. And with high-profile professional athletes in the news these days on issues of domestic violence, it's a good time to talk about what's going on in the city of Phoenix. So I'm joined today with our program coordinator in Human Services, Tamyra Spendley. Tamyra, congratulations on winning a City Manager's Excellence Award for the work you do. And we'd love to talk a little bit about what that work is exactly. So your role in Human Services and in the city as a whole is to do what?
I'm a program coordinator for the Community Initiatives Department, and I coordinate 3 of our city campaigns: the Human Trafficking Campaign, Domestic Violence, and Earned Income Tax Credit Campaign.
Okay, well, let's focus first on domestic violence because that's something that's now been going for a couple years, and we have some important partners with that. Who is the city partnered with, and what is it that we're doing together?
Well, with this campaign, actually the city brought together over 60 community partners. The big partners is obviously the Coalition to End Sexual and Domestic Violence, the O'Connor Institute, along with all the other agencies, community partners, government agencies. So it's been really, really exciting to see all the different accomplishments. We are going into our 3rd year of our Paint Phoenix Purple campaign with a whole bunch of new partners, so it's been really exciting.
So Paint Phoenix Purple is sort of the high-profile tagline to get people to pay attention, billboards, all sorts of things. What does that mean? What are we trying to do with Paint Phoenix Purple?
Our Paint Phoenix Purple campaign is our awareness campaign. It's to bring the awareness to the community, to get them to talk about what is domestic violence. So we have a lot of our shirts where people wear them. You can see them all over. City staff have been great wearing them, supporting the campaign, but it's just to get the dialogue started. We're not going to tolerate it anymore. The city has taken that, we want to end domestic violence.
And some people might think, domestic violence happens somewhere else or in some other place, but what do the numbers tell us about how prevalent domestic violence is?
It's 1 in 4 women and 1 in 4 men will be in a domestic
1 in 4
violence
women
situation.
and 1 in 7 men
yes.
are affected by it. So
Yes.
lots of people. So it's not something that's somewhere else. It's in our community, and we want to address that. And that's what Paint Phoenix Purple is about. So this year, as we go to that, what types of things are people going to see?
Well, this year's exciting. We are going to be able to wrap a train. So you'll be able to see a train going down,
Okay.
Washington, see our Paint Phoenix Purple logo. We also came up with new marketing materials this year. We heard from the community. They want to do more. They want to see more. They really liked them. So we'll be offering shirts, hats, totes, ties for men to really support the campaign. We're expanding. A lot of other cities have copied our Paint Phoenix Purple campaign, and the governor and the state has a task force on domestic violence, and we're going to be partnering with them this year. So it's really going to be expanding.
And that was really one of the things that was recognized, I know, in your Excellence Award, was that this was a forward-thinking campaign, that others were joining in. But then last year we added something else to your plate. You talked about it at the beginning, this issue of human trafficking. What is that, and what was the campaign that the mayor and council gave us resources to put together?
So we want to end human trafficking. Again, kind of like domestic violence, it's something that people aren't talking about, and especially the sex trafficking here in Arizona. So it's huge. We want to get the word out. We are partnering with Homeland Security with their Blue campaign, so you'll see those posters and billboards everywhere. The city has actually we are a partner with the CEASE network to reduce the demand by 20%. We're one of 11 cities. We are the first city to pass an AR for city employees, which we're being recognized.
So we have an administrative regulation that employees can go see that talks about specifically what we are saying about this subject.
Exactly, and other cities are copying that. We had the city code change, so it's mandatory now booking if you are picked up for soliciting prostitution, and then mandatory classes that you will have to take if you got picked up for cited for.
Now this started sort of wrapped around when the Super Bowl was coming to town, and certainly the Super Bowl is not the reason to do it, but there's actually a high-profile example in that of the importance of the work that you did and the ordinance that the council passed. What happened there?
That was when the Super Bowl happened, when Warren Sapp did get arrested, and he was the first one that was booked under our mandatory booking. And it was great to see that Councilman Waring is taking the lead on this task force. He pushed it, he supported what the group went. The city council and the mayor all passed this, very quickly. And so it was great to see what happened. The awareness is out there. We're doing so much more educating the community on what it is, because a lot of the people who get arrested didn't realize it was illegal.
So Tamyra, there have been negative examples of pro athletes that have brought attention to it, but I know that locally the National Football League and the Cardinals have partnered to do some positive things. Tell us about some of the partnerships that are going on with the NFL and us locally.
The NFL put out a grant, which the Arizona Women's Foundation and the Coalition received. And so 10 high schools in the state, and 3 of them within the city of Phoenix, received this, and it's called Coaching Up.
Coaching Up. So what's going to happen with Coaching
So
Up?
with Coaching Up, it's a program that the coaches are attending, and it's more engaging the youth and the athletes on, more positive behavior instead of negative. And through that campaign, they're going to be supporting our Paint Phoenix Purple. So during the month of October, the 3 schools that were selected will have to do something focusing on domestic violence. Last year, we had high schools wear purple during a football game to support the campaign. We had resource fairs there, information booths for the schools. So that's what we're going to be able to do this year expand it to 3 more schools.
Well, that's a great partnership.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Really important work for the community, and I think people have responded to it. Now, as we move towards October, which is Paint Phoenix Purple Month, people are going to start seeing more opportunities to participate as city employees. Is that?
Oh, yes, and it has been so huge. I really appreciate all the work the city departments have done. They have supported the campaign, from lighting the castle to the streets to, you'll see the lights on City Hall lit up. And then, like I said, this year we were going to have more marketing materials. We're going to make it easier for city employees to get it. So just go to our paintphoenixpurple.org website and you can order the marketing materials. We are expanding this year to the youth and education. So we're going to have a dance contest for youth and an art contest. And we're reaching out to all youth and teens. And then we are going into almost every high school that we are given the opportunity in the city of Phoenix to explain what the campaign is about, start doing more education, and start targeting the youth this year to educate them.
I know that was really important to Councilwoman Williams particularly, and the whole council, that we really start as young as we can. And so going into high schools is really an important part of the vision.
Yes.
For the program. Yeah. Well, Tamyra, thank you so much for the work you're doing in coordinating these important efforts. Congratulations on the successes so far, and we look forward to a great October and year ahead. Thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to learn more about how to paint Phoenix purple or the work we're doing on human trafficking, go to the website on your screen. For Doing What Matters, I'm City Manager Ed Zuercher.